What's your name?
Hey girl, what's your name?
Hey girl, what's your name?
I'm Brittany Kubacik, and I just got married last year, I think, September? But it happened so fast because we eloped, and then we got pregnant on our wedding night. And we had a wedding planned, but we just decided to elope, and so everything just kind of been going since then. We're in the middle of remodeling our house. This is obviously it's COVID-19 right now, and so that's real fun. Out of work, but I've been doing hair, makeup, and wardrobing for about 16, 17 years now, and I love it. And I've worked for myself for 13 of those years. So recently closed down my salon business, and my husband built me a salon. It's right behind me.
It's so nice.
It's gonna look so good. Built me a salon inside of our house, and we are living in Round Rock, Texas currently, in a house that we're remodeling to eventually rent out and buy another one. But yeah, my husband and I have been together for 2 years. You can't see my belly, but I am, how far along am I? 7 months pregnant? 7 months? I'm 31 weeks. I'm on mom time now. So I'm 31 weeks, and baby's due June 24th. Baby boy.
All right.
Oh yeah, and we were engaged, 2 weeks before we got married? Was it 2 weeks?
Was it that soon?
I'm pretty sure.
It was quite short, right? Because you got engaged
on September 1st and got married on the 19th. So yeah, 2 weeks.
Oh, that's good. Nice and short. Don't even worry about anything.
Hey, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm Lindsey Markovitz. I have an 8-month-old son named Levi Buck. I did not know that his middle name was going to be Buck, but Jacob's middle name is, so I kind of lost that battle. But if we have a girl, her middle name could potentially be like Moon or Sage or something like Saffron. And I am currently a bartender in South Austin. I've been bartending since 2012, I think, for the same company. I left for a little while. I went traveling. I lived in Australia for a little while, I think about a year. I lived in Sydney and in Melbourne, and I worked in the service industry over there, so I've kind of always done that. And then when I moved out of Australia, I traveled around Southeast Asia. So I spent a bunch of time in Vietnam, and I spent 3 months in Bali doing yoga teacher training because I thought that I wanted to teach yoga. Then I got back from the bubble and tried to teach, and I don't know, felt like it wasn't really for me. So I just decided to keep up with my practice instead and try to figure out what it is that I'd like to do with the rest of my life. While I was trying to figure that out, my fiance and I got pregnant. He wasn't my fiance at the time though, although we've been dating on and off for like 10 years. So still trying to figure out what I want to do for a career. I tend to take all of my hobbies and turn them into something career-like, or try to, and then I lose interest in it. So bartending is good for right now. And I've also, during COVID, been a full-time stay-at-home mom, which is something that I really have enjoyed. He's sleeping right now. He's been really good. I have 2 dogs. Oh my God, Britt, you didn't talk about Jet. That's my nephew.
Jet is my first son. He will never, no one will ever compare to Jet. He's 9 years old, and I've had him for 8 years. I adopted him when he was 9 months old, and he's the coolest, smartest, sweetest dog I've ever known. Mm-hmm.
There you go. She didn't forget about you. She was just saving you for last, the best for last. I have a dog named Wimberly, and she is obsessed with fetching. She's beautiful too, and we like to make out. Not really, but she does give good kisses. You're a good kisser, huh?
You like to cuddle, and Jet lays in my butt and in my crotch. Now that I'm pregnant, he lays right by the baby on my tummy, which is so sweet. But he's a good guy. Yep. Well, thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing. What do you love most about pregnancy?
That it makes me feel superhuman, that I can grow a whole nother human.
What is your least favorite part of being pregnant?
How uncomfortable it is.
Everything. What do you miss the most about not being pregnant?
Working out, like getting a good workout in. Like even now, I feel like I can't work out. I know plenty of pregnant people work out, but one, I'm not motivated, and two, my body's not gonna do what it used to do, killing it at the gym. Like it's not gonna do that, so it's not satisfying. So I don't want to do it. So I miss like getting a pump on, like really getting jacked up.
Do you think that whenever you have this baby, you're going to immediately want to try for another one? Or are you going to kind of soak it all in and take it one day at a time?
I think that we are going to let nature take its course. We definitely want to have multiple kids, and we're both 35. So sooner than later would be great. But if that's, well, let's see how the birthing goes.
If you were to guess the weight of your baby, how big do you think he's going to be whenever you give birth?
10 pounds.
10? You think only 10?
Maybe 12.
Okay, what has been the grossest thing that you've experienced so far in your pregnancy?
Grossest?
Is grossest a word? That is.
Yeah, grossest.
Nastiest. Sickest.
Oh, I guess being like constipated and having gas.
Oh, yeah. Can you clear a room?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a lot more gassy now than I ever been in my life. And before I used to be able to control all gas with my diet, and now it's like unpredictable.
When you said control it with your diet, I thought you were going to say like hold it in, like control
No,
when
like,
you do it and when you don't.
no, I just knew like I know what my body likes and what it doesn't like and what upsets it. And so
Oh, right. Got it.
things that would do that. But there's no avoiding because it's just a surprise.
Last question. What are you looking most forward to once you have your baby?
I feel like it's like you see him in the ultrasound, I can feel him all day, and then, but I'm like, but he's not here. Like, get here already.
Okay.
My turn. Did you crave any foods while you were pregnant?
I craved fried chicken and watermelon. I never even liked fried chicken before any of this happened. It was to the point where I would drive 45 minutes to go and get the fried chicken that I knew that I liked. One time I drove to, what is it, Bush's? Bush's is a fried chicken place, right?
Yeah.
I drove 15 minutes down south to get fried chicken. Then I was like, I can't eat this in my car. That's disgusting. So then I drove the cold fried chicken back home. And it was still good. It was still good cold. I liked it. They threw a biscuit in.
That actually doesn't, you were biscuited. That actually doesn't, because you drive an hour for coffee. So not surprised.
This is also true. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that was one thing. I was super repulsed by coffee too.
Oh yeah. I was surprised that you didn't like coffee while you were pregnant. Because you're
Me too.
What do you miss about being pregnant? Anything?
Oh, I didn't miss anything about being pregnant until I started seeing friends of mine getting pregnant with boys. And I was like, oh man, I took it for granted while I was there. So I'd say probably watching my stomach move, and also you don't know anything that's happening in your first pregnancy, or at least I had no idea, even though I read. I felt like everything was kind of a mystery. Like I didn't know what your water breaking was going to feel like, and I didn't know when I was having contractions. And I feel like when I get pregnant again, or if we decide to get pregnant again, it's not going to be as exciting because I'm already going to know what to expect and what's happening. So I guess just kind of the mystery of everything.
Yeah.
And I miss my skin. I miss my pregnancy skin. It was so dewy and glowy.
Really?
It was like I rubbed pearls all over my face.
Mine has gotten better, I guess, but first trimester it was amazing. Second trimester I felt like I had like not really breakouts, but I noticed my face got red really easily, like probably just from the blood. So it looked kind of like irritated, but third trimester just normal. Do you want more kids? And if so, how many?
Ooh, I'd be very content with Levi. But I guess if I have to have more kids, only one. I don't care if it's a boy or a girl. I'm not trying to get anything special. I just feel like because I'm an only child, I think that I'm scared that I can't love something as much as I love him right now.
What is the hardest part about being a mom up until this point? So he's what, 8 months?
Yeah, he's 8 months old. Here you go, bud. Hey, hey. He needs me constantly. Hey, hold on. I'm going to have to get a boob out. This is real life parenting. Here you go, buddy.
Fine.
Good timing on that question. The most difficult part of being a parent, I don't know. I think probably not always being able to just go sit by myself and do something, or if I want to take a 20-minute shower and shave my legs, I could have done that. And now I've got to, okay, is somebody watching Levi while I shampoo my hair, or shave my legs, or sit in the bathtub or something. So that is a difficult thing. And he loves his mom, so he cries when other people are holding him. Being needed so much is a little bit on the difficult side just until you get used to it. But I've gotten better with 8 months of it. At first, I was overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do. But I had to change my thought process and say, there's no other time in his life that he's going to need me as much as he does right now. So changing the thought process kind of made it a little bit easier to grasp, and also a lot more enjoyable, because now I'm like, oh, he likes to cuddle me. It's so great.
And last question, what's your favorite part about being a mom so far?
Can I name more than one thing? Because I've got a couple.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I like breastfeeding a lot more than I thought I was going to like it. I didn't know what to expect with it, and I feel like it's a really good way for he and I to bond. It's just a really interesting connection. I didn't know that I could feel something like this, and I also didn't know if I'd be capable of doing it, so I'm really happy that I was able to. I know not everybody gets to experience it. Another thing that I really enjoy is co-sleeping, although it's wearing on my nerve because I haven't slept on my stomach in so long. So I think 8 months old, we're coming kind of to the end of it, so it's a little bit bittersweet, but I love that. I like cuddling with him and feeling close to him and bonding with him at night. I don't know. I didn't really think I was going to be a good mom. I didn't have any maternal instincts. I never grew up around lots of little kids or anything like that, so I didn't know what my parenting style would be, but I feel like I kind of got the nurturing thing down, so I really like that part of it too.
It's crazy seeing you as a mom because your life just, I felt like, switched, which obviously this happens to everyone overnight, but I mean, I saw a shift in you specifically, like a total shift that was just like so natural, so instantaneous.
Did you really? I felt like my mom always talks to me. She's like, I felt like it took you a while, but I think when they're so new, it's terrifying because you're nervous that you're going to break them, or it takes you a while to find out that they're quite durable if you have to lift their legs up to change their diaper or something. So yeah. I don't know. I was just really, really nervous, and I didn't always think that I wanted kids. So the fact that I have such an amazing, I don't know. I love it. I really like it.
Aww.
Can you imagine if I said I didn't? I'm like, I really can't stand it.
I'm sure people actually feel that way.
Yeah, probably so. I'm sure it does happen.
I'm sure it happens. Cool. Well, that was perfect. That was a good rapid fire. I think that's a good start to like break the ice.